Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and Tina's Kitchen, where today I'm inviting you over to help me make a Kashke Bademjan. Now that's a mouthful, so in translation, it's a minty eggplant dip infused with kashk, which is also known as whey. It is a thicker consistency yogurt. We're gonna bring in some mint, saute some onions, garlic, infuse it with oil. It's a tremendously flavorful dish. So I really have a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of frying involved, not a lot of chopping. We're just gonna have to chop in that onion for the saute. Some of the spices you're gonna need, not too many. We just need a little bit of turmeric. We need some salt, and of course we need that mint. We're gonna make a very pungent, creamy, delicious mint infused dish that works as an appetizer or as a meal. You can serve it with a side of rice, or you can dip it with pita bread. You can toast this. It's so delicious and it keeps everybody full and everybody satisfied. So without further ado, please join me in slicing our eggplants, frying them, and bringing in all this amazing combination of flavors together for a minty, creamy eggplant dip. Step in preparing this dish is peeling our eggplants. I like to use a potato peeler. It just works quicker than using a knife, and for some reason eggplants tend to leave a stain on your fingers, so this is just a quicker way of peeling them. So we're just gonna get started. Washed and soaked my eggplants in cold water in hopes that they don't get a little bit, yellowy in color. For some reason, they just tend to do that, which is fine because when we fry them, they turn yellow anyway. So what I'm gonna do next is slice them in, pretty thin 1/4 inch slices, so it's easier to fry. They get softer, and cook them through. We don't want to cook them all the way because we're going to do a double cook essentially, so we want them partially cooked. So we're just going to cut the tops and slice them pretty thin. The thinner you slice it, the easier it is to cook, the quicker they cook. Sliced our eggplants and prepared them for our frying, we also want to chop onions. So you want to chop them finely for our saute. Is going to be frying our eggplants. We are not cooking them all the way through. We're just tenderizing them, getting them ready for another saute. So once your eggplants begin to tenderize and get this really pretty brown color, and when you touch it, it's a little bit on the softer side, you're ready to transfer them to a different dish and begin again with your next batch of eggplants. And we're gonna do this until all of our eggplants are cooked and ready for the next process. Done frying our eggplants, it's time to saute our onions in that same oil that you've fried your eggplants in. We want it infused with that additional flavor. So we'll just go ahead and it's going to be hot because it was already on. While this dish is cooking for the second time where the eggplant is getting infused with the water, we're going to make a little saute for our topping. Now, just like another dish I made before, the ashareshte, it's the same topping. It's caramelized onion with mint and oil. So it's such a complex yet simple element, but it adds an amazing flavor to the dish when we top it. So we'll get our oil going and saute our onions and wait for this to be ready because we're gonna have to pour in the kashk as well as the mint, and that's it. welcome back. So I've plated the dip, which is our beautiful Kashke Bademjoon, in a deeper dish. And I'm gonna top it off with that wonderful topping we made with that oil-based onion saute and mint, dried mint, just to give it a nice pop of color and flavor. And there we have it. Again, you can enjoy this as a dip with some bread to dip into, as well as a side dish for some rice. Any way you make it, you'll enjoy it, I guarantee it. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe and like for more videos. See you next time.